I think when I first started, I made sure, every week I set up a catch up with, either my manager or like the person who was directly above me, with a list of questions from whatever I read that week, stuff I didn't understand from a meeting, and I made sure to do that work early on so that, now when I'm a year in, or even when you're like, 6 to 8 months in, you're not really asking those basic questions anymore. You're kind of like focused on, strategy or things that are much bigger picture. So I think early on, maybe refrain from asking every single question you have in every meeting. What does this acronym mean? Or like, some of those more basic stuff, or kind of compile it in a way so that you have set time where you're reviewing that stuff, and do that work kind of earlier on. And then I think later on that kind of feeds into you being able to piece things together yourself, and actually, formulate an opinion. And then I think the other piece of it is like you're not going to have the right answer 100% of the time. It's just not going to happen. Even my manager doesn't, good thing she's not on here, but like she doesn't always have the right answer either. So it's, a lot of it too is like the more you spend time with something, the more you begin to kind of piece things together. And then, it's about just kind of being confident in saying, what you think is right. And if it's not, someone will tell you. That's the other piece of it too, is, especially I think in this field, like if someone is, at least in my experience, like people are open enough to communicate when something doesn't sound right. And then also to, make sure they note when something does make sense too. So I think it's, be confident, and do the work, especially earlier on, and trying to understand things and piece things together.
Make sure to check out the My Career tab on the BC Navigator app, where you can track your career progress based on the amount of credits you've earned, stay updated on upcoming events from the Magner Center, and watch our videos for insight and advice on your career field.